Hey guys, and welcome to Paintballing Review. I just wanted to go over a couple things with the site. Basically, what I want to do is create a site where you can go to, if you're the recreational paintball player, you can go to this site and figure out what gear you guys want when you're playing recreationally. If you're like me, I'm a recreational paintball player. I love the gear. I love using the best gear for what I do because I want to win on the field. I don't know about any of you guys, but having an edge on the field as a recreational player is definitely a huge plus. And the thing is, you want to do it on a budget as well. Since we're recreational players, we don't get sponsors like people who are in the pros, people that play in the NPPL. They're just not having to pay for their own gear. That's what puts recreational players at a disadvantage to someone who plays recreationally and professionally. This is a place for recreational players only, and this is a place that will give you review on all the gear you need to be operating at peak performance in the field and have an edge over your competitors. So basically, if you guys ever have any new gear, new questions, you want reviews on a specific gun or a specific mask, it changes all the time. New products are coming out every single day, and I want to be there to make sure that we can cover them really quickly so that you can get the best setup possibly. So I'm at a website right now, and it's basically reviewing a couple different guns, the top 15 guns that you can buy, basically. Really, I don't believe it. A lot of this stuff is just glazed over, and most people don't take the time to review the pants, masks, hoppers, and everything in super detail. So that's the one thing that I'm going to do for you guys to make sure that you have the best gear. If you look at this top 15 list, the first one, Spider Victor, not even want to be even included in here at all. Yes, it's a beginner gun. Yes, it's cheap, but it just shouldn't be your first choice to go to. Tippmann 98 Custom, it's a good beginner gun, especially if you're getting started and you're on a real budget, but not something I'd highly recommend. So basically, that's this site. So basically, this site kind of reviews the different guns and what they do. We're not going to go through all of them. COG Enemy, it's not a great gun, but again, something in a beginner. And guys, another thing I want to mention is that we'll be reviewing all sorts of guns, but the main difference with us is that we're reviewing woods ballers, scenario players, and even speed ballers, but the real emphasis is on you guys as recreational players. You're going to want a marker, or you're going to want a gun that can be adaptable to whatever field or whatever place you're in. So that's basically what we're going to go through. X7 Phenom is definitely a gun for you recreational ballers out there. Most of these guns on here are markers that are set up so that you can play on the field in woods ball and you can play on the field in speedball. One thing I would recommend is that if you don't play speedball at all, that is the only time you look into getting a gun like the X7 Phenom. If you're looking to do a little bit of speedball, a little bit of woods ball, it really doesn't matter. Get a gun that will do both, and guns like the Diproto Rail is definitely one that you can buy, and you're going to be good in each situation as long as you're not running through water. If you take a look at the Empire Sniper, guns like this are what you're going to want to avoid. Yes, pumps are cool. If you're into pumps, that's great. But if you want a competitive advantage on the field, you're going to want to not use a pump gun. Empire Axe. This is a gun that you have got to look into, whether it's for woods ball or for speedball. Again, the Tiberius Arms guns are great, but if you're looking to have a competitive edge, you've got to have a semi-automatic weapon. Planet Eclipse Ego. This gun is great for speedball. If you're doing a little bit of woods ball, that's fine, but anything more than that, you're not going to want to buy a gun that's harmed by weather, water, anything that is hard on the gun and that you're not just throwing down on the speedball court, you're going to want to get more durable gun. Some of these, once you're getting down to the best or their best number one, they're a little expensive, especially if you're starting out new. The DLX is not what you're going to want. So as we get further and further into new products that are coming out, I'm going to be reviewing products like the Die Dam. This is a new product that a lot of people haven't heard about yet, but it's from Die, and Die has a great reputation in the speedball court, but not necessarily in the woods ball court. So this is going to be an interesting one to review. Empire Vanquish is their number one. One of the most expensive guns you can buy. Again, guys, what I'm going to be reviewing is guns that are affordable for the recreational player. So stay tuned and check back with this site for updates.